Hi all, I am Gunjan Gupta, your instructor. So in this course today we will cover relative locators in Selenium with example. So let's start with relative locators. This is newly introduced in Selenium 4 and previously it was called friendly locators. Okay, as you can see, it is in Selenium 4 introduced relative locators, previously called as friendly locators. Okay, so they have introduced above, below, near, right of, left of. Okay, see. So above is here, below this one, left of, right of, and near. Okay, so I will be explaining what it means and where you have to use this. So take an example of email and password. Okay. So you think of password field data we have means we can club like XPath or something we have. Okay, but email we don't have, we are unable to find. So we need data of email ID. I want to write an email ID, so it should click on it. Okay, so we will provide what we have to write in by email locator we want. Okay, relative dot with by tag name input by above id password. Okay, so it is written, see here, if the email text field element is not easily identified for some reason but the password field element is, we can locate the text field element by using the fact that it is an input element and above the password field. Two things we know, that password ID is password. We have this ID. Okay. So password thing and above is even email ID. But we know that it is an input tag name because we have to input. Okay. So we will write this. So we will write relative with this email as an input field by tag name and our password field. So like this we will able to click on email ID. Okay. Now below, we have a email ID but we do not have a password. But we know that input is the tag name. So same relative locator dot with by tag name input below id email. So this is email. Below this we have password as the input field. Okay, so we will be writing like this. Now to left of. Okay, to left of we say it because we write to left of. Okay, so to left of, how we will cancel button is there, is not easily identified for some reason. It's just an example. Okay, but the submit button is available. Okay, so how we have to do, first we will go, cancel button is right and left of submit button, and submit button is right of cancel button. Okay, this part is left and this part is right. So submit button. Okay, we have to get this ID, we will get it, but we have to map this one. So what we know that it is a button. Okay, so relative locator by tag name we know that it is a button to left of submit, because that cancel button is left of submit button. Okay, same thing we have to do to right of relative with the tag name button. Submit is also a button, but to right of cancel button. Okay, these four were very simple, but here in near we can identify an element that should be above 50 pixel away from a provided element. Like we have given the ID as label email. Okay, now what we are doing, this email address it is written, we have this ID for this one, but we need this. We need to click on this one. So what we are doing, email locator relative locator dot with by tag name input. We know that has input field, but it is near that label. We can put nearby this label. Okay, now main thing we have chaining relative locators. How we will do the chaining? Relative locators with by tag name button. Okay, below email id. Okay, button is there below email id, but to right side of cancel. So submit button, how we are finding? There is a button, we know submit is a button, and it is below email. Okay, and right of cancel. Wait. Yeah. So here we have like email. You know this submit button is below email, but right of cancel button. Okay. So like this we can do the chaining also. Okay. So this is newly introduced. Okay. In Selenium 4. Okay. So you can use this selenium.dev and you can see this document and you can apply in your Eclipse code. Okay. Okay, thank you. Please subscribe, like and do share my video, and if you have any question please comment. Thank you. Bye bye.